Varus ultimate, Alistar ultimate, all great ultis to steal for Velja.
Pantheon ult as well, just to follow
Possibly.
any side pressure, right? And Mundo ult for the maximum dose just gives yourself a bunch of healing.
Domestic record in the ERL with 11 wins.
11 wins, 0 losses.
11 wins, 0 losses.
Oh, Fleshy going in here, looking for the trample stun's going to have to flash away. Flash forward from Carzzy, from Crownie, in fact. Needs another order, will find it! Lots Ratones with first blood. Meanwhile, on the top side, Nako's trying to trade onto Baus, who uses the Salt Furnace. Can he get him in the zombie form? Nako flashes the wall. Baus is on the chase, but the Bone Saw will slow him down enough that Nako gets the solo bolo.
And the fact that Fleshy couldn't quite proc the stun either. He didn't get that last tick for the auto.
Ooh, Fleshy moving towards the mid lane, though. Nemesis does have his flash, will go in. Looking for the ignite on humanoid. Baus now getting chased out by Lyncas and Nako. Nako's passive means that he's not knocked up by the decimating smash, and Baus will fall. He really wants to get as many autos down as possible in this passive because 700 lead overall. Meanwhile, on the top side, Lyncas and Nako have their leads. Velja is here. Grand Starfall coming in from Lyncas as they look for Baus. Unstoppable Onslaught will not get enough of a knockup. Lyncas, though, gonna get chased out here by Velja as Nako falls first. Baus using the zombie very well. Aegis assault out from Lyncas. Velja has hit that level 6, stole away the maximum dosage.
Yeah, they are the comeback kings of the LEC, to say the least. Right now they're considering a dragon as they set up around the objective. Nemesis.
Emperor's Divide coming out from humanoid as Nemesis used the Fate Sealed. Lyncas on the chase here. Baus was looking for that roam, but Fleshy's here first. Nako coming across as well. Baus doesn't really have anywhere to go, doesn't have that ultimate either. Knock up from Fleshy, and Baus will fall in the enemy jungle as his team takes the dragon.
So a considerate idea from Baus to come mid, try and help this team, but unfortunately, when you have 3 members of LR...
Rekkles here just trying to shadow to make sure that humanoid can't keep Nemesis from getting the wave crashed. Crownie holding on to the Valkyrie. Great chain of corruption. Flash knock up from Fleshy as well. Velja coming in with a chain of corruption of his own. Lands it and will get the double. Really good counter game.
Velja at just the right...
If you can bring one person across there, perhaps you can catch Carzzy out a little bit. Fleshy once again up towards the top side. The unstoppable onslaught blocked there. Flash away from Baus, though, as Fleshy continues to try and chase him down. There's the trample. Soul Furnace for a bit of a shield, but Nako and Fleshy should be able to take him out. The wave is crashing. Baus will be happy enough to have got that one in. Velja going in with a rocket belt. Trying to chase Nako down. He will be able
to the party a few seconds earlier, and that could have been a very different fight. Humanoid, though, looking for Nemesis.
It's just going to be damage, really. Grand Starfall coming out. Fate Sealed from Nemesis does get him to safety. Yeah.
Happens.
Nemesis will be happy enough to only use his ultimate in exchange for Humanoid's flash.
And now, I mean, Velja should come in.
Yeah.
There's no flash.
There's the Emperor's Divide. Humanoid needs to get out of here. Shifting Sands will get him a bit of distance, but there's no one on this side of the map to help him out. Velja can keep chasing in, does have the flash. Absconder ducked. Goes in with the Abscond. Kingslayer closes the gap. Duck goes wide. Emperor's Divide, though, now catches Humanoid out, but Lyncas flashes forward. Still, Velja gets the kill. His third of the game. Popping off on this side.
So the game of punishing that aggression, and he finds himself with a 3-0-1 scoreline.
But the big lead, really, for LR is the fact that Fleshy hasn't been bought, and because of that, Crownie's almost 2k ahead. Velja, once again, up towards this top side. Maximum dosage coming out from Nako as he tries to escape with no flash at his disposal. The chase down might just come out. He goes where he pleases, picks it up again, trying to get that CC resistance, but can't get it. Velja steals away the maximum dosage, will heal himself back up, and Lyncas can only catch the wave. Fate sealed in the mid lane as Nemesis looks for the chase. Rekkles is here. Fleshy too far away, and Humanoid can't shift the sands. Apart from the ones that fall on his face, 6 feet under.
In the top lane, a gank in the mid lane, pressure continuing bot. Fleshy, though, he wants to answer back.
Crownie holding the flash, but still is going to get head-butted up. No Valkyrie on him. There's the trample. He tries to turn it around and puts the damage into Carzzy. Crownie forces Carzzy away. The Trinity force.
The Azir is going to be coming up, and if they kill Baus, that's fine, but they're losing the dragon in exchange.
Yeah, Humanoid comes in, Fleshy there with a follow-up knockup. Baus will die here. Doesn't have the unstoppable onslaught, but he is distracted Vitality for as long as they needed. The Drake now will be going over to Lost Ratones. Humanoid just trying to get some gold into his...
Still got after his death. That is the definition of a good death.
Grand Starfall coming down towards the bot lane. I agree. Nako's going to be chased out by Rekkles on the top side here. Cosmic Binding does land. Baus just trying to clear out the wave. Fleshy going in with a knockback under the tower. Nako pops the maximum dosage, but with a Cosmic Binding on him. And the Ignite taking maximum dosage, healing him up. Velja's going to have to chase him down. Meanwhile, Baus is killed on the bottom side. Velja will get one. Both the top laners fall.
It's a trade of top laners that I think LR is quite happy with.
Yeah. They have the Rift Herald as well.
They have the Rift Herald. They're going to get this tower, and they should be able to run it into the next tower as well. Fleshy is going to be hovering around the top side. There's nothing he can do about this, though. Velja just going to run that straight towards the tower. Gold continues to be
TP
gained.
behind Vetty. Humanoid's looking for this. They think perhaps they can catch Nemesis and Velja unawares. Fate Seal available for Nemesis, does have the flash as well. Fleshy goes in, looking for the knockup. Sun Disc down, Emperor's Divide, collide! But the Fate Seal finds Humanoid, he tries to shift his hands and get the shield, but it's not enough, and the Sun Disc won't save Fleshy under the tower because Baus is here! The Soul Unbound out, and Nemesis gets into safety and lost Ratones.
It's an easy double. Baus going to pick that one up.
Baus TPing in as well meant that...
No, perfect description, Kadril, yes.
Baus TPing in meant that isn't likely
And
coming
again,
bot.
look at what's happening.
Yeah.
They're ganking Baus. Dragon is available. 3 uncontested dragons. And again, like, you might sit there and say, like, oh, why are they being so biased? Why are they... This is just the Baus. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm looking at that Pantheon, and I think he's ulting mid.
Crownie has the flash, has the barrier, has the Valkyrie. We use the first of those tools with the chain of corruption chasing him down. The shutdown going over to Carzzy. Here's the thing, first Baron of the game doesn't usually get you too much other than towers. There's only 1 tier 1, 2 tier 1s in fact for Vitality to raise after this. But while this is happening, something that Lost Ratones have done really well this split is understanding when you just play the
deal. Here comes the TP from Nako now as well, and here we go.
Bounce on the flank. Look and see if you can get behind Vitality. Nako will keep him at bay. Nemesis chipped away at. Nako's still just standing on the Baus, going to block the unstoppable onslaught. Velja steals away the Alistar ultimate. Fleshy goes in with a knockup. There's the Temper Fade as well. Fleshy down to half HP. Baus on the backline. The Dragon, an afterthought here for Lost Ratones as they see the fight that could get them into playoffs. The dive in from Nemesis, Lyncas forced away, Baus low, Emperor's Divide in as Humanoid takes down Crownie. Naak now on the backline trying to kill off Nemesis, but Velja is in his way. Baus forces people away up towards the top side as he goes down as well. Lyncas coming in, Velja healing up, Lyncas trying to flash the wall, but he face plants. Nemesis can rejoin the fight with Immortal Steel. The stopwatch from Velja. Nemesis trying to get in here. Velja gets a magical journey away from the fight. Nemesis able to keep Nako and Lyncas from chasing any further.
Oh my goodness, the fight is so close. Velja, he needs a heal for the W. He's going to steal the ultimate away.
Maximum dosage for him. Reset coming out from Lyncas. He does have the Grand Sample, but Nako needs his teammates on his side. Velja chases him down. The Mundo can't go anywhere as Velja brings down the chains.
That is going to be not going to be able to get in range.
He's got Grand Sample.
He does have the ult.
Lyncas doesn't have Smite right now, but he'll have it in just a second.
He's coming
out as well as Lyncas dives in. Fleshy with a double knockup. Lyncas steals it! Lyncas steals it, and they get the kill on Nemesis. Velja and Rekkles now need to run for the hills. They need to get out. Tempered Fate perfect, and Rekkles finds the 2. Crownie looking for damage onto Fleshy, who will go back in with a headbutt pulverize. No Emperor's Divide. At the moment, a Humanoid is a 4v3 in Lost Ratones' favor. Velja steals away the Emperor's. But he can't get the damage in as Humanoid uses the stopwatch. Lyncas with Nature's Assault, knocked up with a decimated smash. Onslaught going in from Baus as he continues to chase forward. Humanoid turns it back around. Crownie on the back foot. Rekkles no mana. And Vitality. None of that summoner either on Vitality, so the engage has to be a flank position. Lyncas clears out the control ward. Tempered Fate going out as Baus looks to the backline but can't get in. Nemesis is going to chase Lyncas out, stunned up with the shield bash. There's the Emperor's Divide onto Baus. He has to flash to try and get out, but the Chain of Corruption is going to chase him down, and Baus has fallen. Perhaps not a good death there for Lost Ratones. The gold lead down to a K. Vitality turn their attentions towards the top river.
And this Dragon becomes the main win condition. My goodness, what a scrap this game has been. An 8-0-3 scoreline for Velja. He's getting closer to that level 16 mark. Well, I mean, there's... Oh, good. Hang on a minute. What are they fishing for? Baus has stuck his way in.
Looking for Lyncas, looking for Lyncas. Nemesis going in with a base shield as well. Lyncas with the Age of Assault has to flash across the wall. TP coming in from Nako. Nemesis looking for more damage, but Lyncas is able to survive for now. Velja going in, stolen away the Alistar ultimate. Velja will get the shutdown. Kills his enemy jungler now with the Unbreakable Will. He can do a lot of work. He can survive a long time. Trample coming out. Unstoppable onslaught from Baus, distracting the enemy team once again, allowing Velja to escape. Now Nako on the front line. Temper Fate out from Rekkles. Meanwhile, the Drake is Crownie, and Nemesis are trying to take it. They'll secure it! A mountain top!
Pretty much equal across the board. XP is still behind for LR. We're grouping up in mid lane though.
Fleshy
Here we
looking
go.
for knockback onto Belly, but he still has the Zonias. Fleshy now, he went in, he's caught out. Chain of Corruption coming out of Carzzy just before he gets caught in the Tempered Fate. The Emperor's Divide back, Baus on the front line. Nako caught up with the Abscond. He's going to have to flash as well. Vitality fighting a man down as Lost Ratones begin to advance. Still 90 seconds before the Baron comes up, but Lost Ratones will be looking towards those inhibitors. If they can get through mid, it makes the Baron play a lot easier.
It's only a single pick. The rest of Vitality have to back off. Humanoid so close, but look at the damage he throws back onto Velja.
Nemesis, Fate Seal doesn't quite connect. Humanoid dashes in with the shift inside. Decimating Smash coming out as well, but he pops his Sonya's just in time to avoid the knockup. Humanoid trying to get away from Baus, who does have the flash. Decimating Smash, Humanoid has to flash away from it. Meanwhile, the wave is here to continue Lost Ratones advance 6 seconds before the support is back up for Vitality, before they can make it a 5v5. A grand start all in as Nemesis falls first, but Baus is in the way again. They look for Crownie, he flashes. Can he escape? Baus sacrificing himself, and Crownie on a sliver, holding on to life by the tips of his fingers. He'll survive for now, but he's spotted out, and Carzzy's on the chase. TP's behind him. Crownie's used that Valkyrie. The Mountain Soul shield is back up. Piercing arrow short again. The Corki not quite caught yet, but Lyncas still looking for him and spots him with the oracles. Crownie, they know you're there. Lyncas sinks a spear through his heart, and perhaps through the hearts of Lost Ratones. Only Velja and Rekkles left alive.
They have to stall. They have the Tempered Fate to use onto the tower. If they want to buy a little bit of time, they're going to use it early. They need to stall for as long as they can. LR overstay their welcome in the middle lane. Vitality have set their sights on the Nexus as Carzzy crosses 1,500 kills.
1,500 kills, but looking for one more scalp. Lost Ratones, their target right now. Velja caught in the chains. Fleshy knocks him back. The Nexus towers will both fall. Velja and Nemesis there with a Fate Seal to catch his 3, but it's just not enough. Vitality will cull the Rats, will take them down, and will take their destiny out of their hands.
My goodness, what a back and forth scrap. LR, after finding that pick onto Fleshy, they think that they can go all the way, they think they can get more, but they overstay their welcome. My goodness.
Oh, you
LR came so close. They came